How do you know that's happening?
Because I'm all ready to like high five a fake cat right now, and then my mind's like, "What the heck are you doing, Dave?" There's,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
there's not
Well,
a
it's like
cat
it's
around
like
here.
that film. Was it 2001: A Space Odyssey? Dave, Dave, what are you doing, Dave? Don't touch the control panel, Dave. Dave, stop it, Dave. Is that kind of the sort of experience you're having?
Yeah, and I wish it wasn't because I've had
You
this
wish
for a
it
while.
wasn't.
And it's a silly thing. I know it's silly, but
It is a silly thing. So how do you feel about that?
I feel like it's silly. And
Oh, you feel like it's silly?
Yeah,
So you're laughing at Dave, or the other version of it?
I'm laughing at everything.
You're laughing at everything.
Yeah.
You're laughing at your own critical factor.
Yes.
That must be a pretty interesting experience.
Yeah.
That's right. What just happened then?
I'm processing, laughing at my critical factor.
You are processing it, aren't you?
Yes.
Do you want to process some more?
Yes.
Carry on. Let me know when you're done. You're doing great, by the way. Let me just, honestly, as you process, let me just say, you're doing a great job. Thank you for playing with me so much. And you are in particular doing something great for these guys, because this is what it looks like in real life, right? Because you're not faking it, are you?
No, and I want, like...
And you're not imagining, this isn't like an imagined situation, this is a real thing, right?
This is real, this is, yeah, very
And you're
real.
still laughing at your critical factor.
Yes.
And still having a little tickle in the back of your mind thinking about high-fiving cats for real, right?
I am now, yeah.
You are now.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about all that?
I hope that someone here has a cat so we can test it out.
Oh. So you want to test it out already?
Oh my God.
Do you feel easy about that?
Part of me is like laughing just at the thought of me trying to high five a cat.
Part of you is laughing,
part of me
isn't
still
it?
feels a little uneasy though.
Okay, so part of you is feeling a little uneasy, and the other part feels like it's high-fiving a cat and it's just a funny thing, right?
Yeah.
As you feel that, think about the other part. And what happens now? That's it. What's that?
Becomes a little easier.
It is becoming a little easier, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
A little easier. It's becoming a little easier. Is it continuing? There you go. There you go. There's no time limit on this. You know that, don't you? There you go. There you go. What was that?
Just hope that when I see a cat, all this stuff will re-trigger.
Well, what happens now?
Right now, I feel pretty good.
You do feel pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tested it?
In my mind, yes.
In your mind, yes. Do you want to pet a cat?
Do I want to pet a cat?
Sure. Or high-five it. I mean, that's probably
I
more
don't want to high five a cat.
You want to high-five
Yeah.
a cat?
Yeah, in my mind.
Oh, in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
What about for real?
Yeah, I'm still not sure.
So what happens? You're not sure. You sure about that?
Nope.
So you're not sure about being unsure about high-fiving a cat?
Yep.
Okay. So you're not sure about being unsure about high-fiving a cat. So does that make you sure about it?
It makes me even more unsure.
Even more unsure.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
I'm pretty sure that I'm sure that I'm unsure. Yes.
You're pretty sure that you're unsure.
That's
How
right.
does it feel to be sure about that, I mean?
I feel confused.
You are confused, aren't you? You are confused. Is that how you know you're sure? About being unsure, I mean, about doing it for real?
That's how I know I'm unsure, yes.
Oh, but how do you know you're sure about that?
Probably also confusion.
Also confusion.
Yeah.
So the confusion is going to make you sure about doing it for real and really high-fiving a cat.
I hope so.
What's happening right now?
My mind, I feel kind of like semi in a trance, and
Semi in a trance.
yeah, my body's definitely like a little like shaking, I guess.
Body's shaking a little bit.
The other part of my mind's kind of like
Holding on for
kind of
dear
like
life.
what the heck? Like seriously, come on, why do I want to high five a cat? and also like
That's a good question.
I'm
Why
gonna
do
walk
you?
outside and see a cat and and freak out again.
That's
Not
a good
freak
question
out, I
though.
don't freak out.
Why do you want to high five a cat?
I think it'd be pretty silly.
It would be pretty silly, right?
Yeah.
So why do you want to do it?
I like doing silly things.
Oh, you do like doing silly things. How does that make you feel?
That makes me feel wonderful.
It makes you feel wonderful.
Yeah.
It makes you feel wonderful doing silly things, like high-fiving a cat.
Yes.
Do you do them for real, or do you just, imagine them and just pretend, you have a real life?
Am I high-fiving cats for real?
No, do you do silly things for real?
Yeah, I do silly things for real.
Or you do silly things for real?
Yeah.
And you can imagine doing that, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then once you've imagined it, you want to go off and actually do it, right?
Yeah, I'm doing them. Yeah.
You're doing it. So how's it with the cats? That's kind of silly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Surely that's part of the other set. Sure, it's the same thing as the other silly things you've been doing.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? It's a pretty ridiculous idea, high-fiving a cat. Can you imagine walking into a pet store saying, "I'd like to see your cats, please"?
And they just start high-fiving them?
Yeah, baby, come on!
Yeah, that'd be pretty silly.
And if you did that, how would you feel about that?
I'd feel a lot more comfortable around cats.
Comfortable with cats. And what is it like when you are comfortable,
My body would be more at ease.
Your body is at ease.
Mm-hmm.
So do you know when your body is at ease?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you know? Where do you feel it?
I feel it around my heart beating.
Around your heartbeat. Is it happening now?
Yes.
So you're in your friend's flat. It has cats, right? Or a cat. High-fiving it. Hey, baby, come on.
Mm-hmm.
How will your friend respond?
He'd be the one that would be freaking out instead of me because he's never seen me go near his
so now
cat
your
before.
friends are freaking out.
Yeah.
Are you passed it on?
Yeah, they'd have to leave their own apartment. They'd be allergic to me high-fiving cats.
So now your friends, so you transferred the whole thing now, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I just really wish I could take this. Is awesome. I just wish I could take this with me.
What makes you think you can't?
Hopefully nothing.
Seriously, what makes you think you can't?
Because I haven't tested it out yet. With the real cat.
So you think the only thing is missing is actually doing it?
Yeah.
So if there's a cat store in the area? What was that?
What?
What was that?
I guess me feeling still a little uneasy about.
Oh, just a little uneasy. So it's not a fear anymore. It's just an unease.
Yes.
Okay. So how easy are you about that?
I'm pretty easy about that.
You are pretty easy about that.
Yeah.
And it's an easy thing to high-five a cat. It's not exactly like it's rocket science. You have to work out the angle or trajectory.
Yeah, the actual doing it would be pretty easy.
The actual doing it will be pretty easy.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about doing it?
The feeling is a little hard. I apologize to everyone that's like, because
You're doing them a great favor, believe it or not.
Yeah.
You're doing them such a huge favor. I couldn't have paid you to do this. Seriously.
You could if you wanted to. That's right. That's right. That's right. No,
He's doing it to me now.
That's right. No, this is really. I'm sorry. I diffuse tension sometimes with humor. So this is.
No, you're in a great shape. You're doing good stuff. So how are you doing right now?
Like emotional. I don't know because I don't.
You are emotional, right?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Stuff.
Do you like it?
I love it. I didn't know. I just figured, I'm scared of cats, and I'll be scared of cats, and.
So you're feeling emotional about cats. Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. How do you feel about that?
I don't know.
You don't, do you?
No.
But it's good. So as you consider actually driving to a pet store, anyone got a car here? Couple of cars, look at that. And I'm sure we'll find pet stores. That's just a Google away. What's happening now?
I'm actually I think it'd be pretty silly.
You do feel pretty silly.
Yeah.
And you're smiling.
Yeah.
How does it feel to do pretty silly things?
It feels good.
It does feel good, doesn't it? It feels good because you know the other's a thing of the past, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to do that anymore. You have a choice. You could feel fear of cats if you wanted to. You could, right?
Yeah.
but you don't want to.
No.